Hello, my dear student. Today we shall discuss about lens formula, and this lens formula will be derived for convex lens, and you have already learned about that. In case of convex lens, image may be formed virtual as well as real image can be obtained with the help of the convex lens. Okay, so you need to also keep in your mind the mirror formula and which mirror was used for a real image and inverted image and virtual image and erect image. Similarly, you have to compare with these lenses. So we are going to deduce here lens formula for the convex lens. Okay, so first of all we shall deduce lens formula for convex lens such that it is the principal axis. Here C is known as the optical center of the lens, and let object is placed here somewhere. You have learnt by ray diagrams, when ray is falling parallel to the principal axis, after refraction it will pass through the principal focus of the lens. Let's produce it as long as you can produce. The second ray of light is having property such that when it is passing through that optical center, it will pass through straight, such that image will be formed here. Okay, real, inverted and enlarged image is formed when object is placed beyond the focus. Okay, my dear students, let's name the points. Object is A, B, and image formed is, since image is inverted, it will be A dash B dash. Okay, now we need to focus on these triangles, that is A dash B dash C, A dash B dash C, this one, this one, this one, A dash B dash C and A B C. These two triangles we have to take care, or we have to consider. So you can see from the diagram, triangles ABC and A dash B dash C are similar, and similar triangles have the property that ratio of their corresponding side is always equal to each other. For example, if AB is the side of triangle ABC and A dash B dash is the side of triangle A dash B dash C, then we can write here A dash B dash upon AB is equal to CB dash divided by CB. Let it is equation number 1. CB dash. We are measuring distances from C, because in case of lenses, all distances are measured from optical center. C is denoting here optical center. Let's draw this line and name this point as D. Okay, my dear student, this point is F. Then distance of object is U over here. Okay, from C to F, this distance is known as focal length. We know for that convex lens, this focal length is taken as positive. Then CB dash is the distance of image formed, hence it will be V. So we are using the sign conventions used for mirror. So same sign conventions will be used here. Okay, such that if we are measuring CB, it will be negative. If we are measuring CB dash, it will be positive. Means to the right of that optical center, all distances will be positive. To the left of this center, or say optical center, all distances will be taken as negative. Similarly, these heights will be taken as positive. The heights perpendicular to the principal axis and above it are taken as positive. Okay, such that let it is h1 and height of image is h2. I hope diagram is clear to you. Then from these two equations we have reached up to that equation. Let's find out second set of triangles A dash B dash F. This one I'm taking here. This one A dash B dash F, and this CD F. Another triangle I have shown with this line. Here triangles A dash B dash F and CDF are similar once again, and let's apply the same property here, such that A dash B dash by CD will be equal to FB dash divided by CF. Okay, then this CD, look at here, this CD this much, it is parallel to AB. Hence we can replace CD with the help of AB, such that it will be equal to FB dash divided by CF. Let it is equation number 2. Now from equation 1 and 2, the left hand side of both the equation is same. Hence we can conclude that CB dash by CB will be equal to FB dash divided by CF, such that we have reached at the equation number 3. Equation number 3 is equal to CB dash by CB is equal to FB dash by CF. Now let's talk about FB dash. Here we are having this line such that C is the point here, F is the point here, and B dash is the point here. From this straight line, if we want to calculate FB dash, this much distance, so it should be from CB dash minus CF. If we are doing complete CB dash and minus CF, then it will be FB dash only. Hence we can write here FB can be written as equal to from equation number 3, FB can be written as equal to, from equation number 3, let me write here, CB dash upon CB is equal to FB dash. This much will be CB dash minus CF divided by CF itself. Now putting all the values, CB dash was equal to V, CB was equal to U sign convention, since it is to the left, so U will be negative here. P was to the right, hence it is taken as positive here. Similarly, CB dash, once again it is V minus CF. CF is the focal length, hence it is having a minus sign already there in the equation, so CF is positive, so it will be remain V minus F, and CF once again it will be F. Now cross multiplying, we shall get minus UV plus UF is equal to VF. Now dividing this equation throughout by UVF, throughout divide it by UVF, okay. So we can calculate, U will cancel out U, V, okay, UF will be cancel out UF, VF will cancel out VF, such that at the right of this equation 1 by U is there, okay, and to the left of this equation what is remaining? Minus 1 by F plus 1 by V. So rearranging this equation, I hope you are able to observe that 1 by F goes to another side, 1 by F goes to another side. It was a negative sign, it will become positive. 1 by V, let 1 by V be here only. This 1 by U is positive, when it will come to this side it will take the minus sign. So this is the required formula, my dear student. This is known as the Lenz formula. Why I have derived this Lenz formula? Such that you can understand our next topic, linear magnification, and can use it to solve the numerical problems. Derivation is not included, but for better understanding how it comes to be, it is going to help you to understand linear magnification of lenses. Okay, my dear student. So look at that, choose some equation. For example, if we talk about equation number 1, Lenz formula we have derived. I hope it is clear to you. Now for real image we have derived it. For virtual images, for concave lens and convex lens, you can practice this formula in the same way. Now let me just clear that. Before that, let's talk about linear magnification. That linear magnification is M, and it is also given as size of image to the size of object, as it was given in case of mirrors. So size of image is here h2, since it is perpendicular to the principal axis and to the downside of principal axis, hence it will carry negative sign, and size of object will carry symbol plus, because it was above the principal axis here. Okay, this is the linear magnification for lens. In terms of V and U, that is distance of image and distance of U. Once again it can be written as, M can be written as minus h2 by h1 from this equation 1. A dash B dash divided by AB was equal to CB dash by CB. From this formula, only for that I have derived this formula, so that you can understand about the linear magnification. Hence CB dash was the distance of image, which is V. It is to the right of that optical center, hence it is taken as positive, and distance of object was to the left, hence it is taken about negative. Hence magnification, linear magnification for convex lens, for real and inverted image, in terms of size of image and object will be given as like that, and in terms of distance of image and distance of object will be given as. Okay, it was for real image, and for virtual image. Okay, in case of lenses, please take care. In case of lenses, please take care. Virtual image is always observed on the object side. मीन्स जिस साइड में ऑब्जेक्ट होगा उसी साइड में वर्चुअल इमेज बनेगी इन केस ऑफ लेंसेज. Okay, my dear student, like that, if it was the lens and it was the object, virtual image may be formed somewhere. Okay, in case of convex lens, hence both that H2 and H1 will be positive. So for virtual image, M is going to be positive. Similarly, in terms of V and F, since this was the U, this was the V, so it will be minus V by minus U. So minus will cancel out minus. Hence, for virtual image, magnification is always positive. Please remember these results if you want to solve the numerical problem based upon the lens formula. Okay, one more thing you have learned here, that whenever virtual image is formed in case of lenses, it will be on the same side where object is, but real and inverted image is always obtained to the another side of the object. For example, object was here and then image will be formed at the other side. Okay, but in mirror, in case of mirror, when you will compare with mirror, it was something different. Means in case of mirror, if that was the mirror, so real image was like that. Object was also on that side and image was also on that side. But when virtual image was formed, so let object was here, then virtual image was formed here. So virtual image was to the left of the mirror. This is the difference between lenses and mirrors. Okay, you need to compare the things. Okay, my dear student, now one by one we shall try to solve a few numerical problems based upon these formulas. Let me read a few statements in front of you to clear that concept of linear magnification and this one, lens formula. Okay, so let me read a statement for you, and the statement is such that first statement is such that distance of image is given to you. Okay, such that there is distance of image is given and this is 50 centimeter. Okay, distance of image is given and we need to calculate U. Means if image of an object is formed at a distance of 50 centimeter, you need to calculate where should object be kept, where we should keep the object. Okay, such that size of the image is equal to size of the object. It is also given. It is given. Size of image equal to size of object. Size of image is given equal to size of object. And finally, one thing to we have to calculate that distance of object, and another, finally we need to calculate power of the lens. Power of the lens is given as 1 by f. Power of the lens is given as 1 by f, such that this focal length is measured into meter. When this focal length is measured into meter, in that case we can write power of lens like that. If it is given in centimeter, then it can be written as 100 by f meters. 100 by f meters. Let focal length was given in the centimeter. Then to change it into meter, we need to write 100 in the numerator. Okay. So power of lens is such that by this formula we need to calculate. First, so we need here u, we need here f. So what will be u? It is told in the statement the size of image is equal to size of object. So we don't have u, we don't have f. We have the lens formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. If we are having f, we can easily calculate that u. But ना तो हमारे पास u है, ना ही हमारे पास f है. Now what to do? First, use linear magnification formula in terms of v by u. V by u. So it was also given that this image is real. Image was formed. Let me confirm the statement. And let me tell you the page number. Let me tell you the page number, my dear student. Okay, it was on page number 184 of your NCERT book, and a statement was like that: a convex lens forms a real and inverted image of a needle at a distance of 50 centimeter from it. Where is the needle placed in front of the convex lens if the image is equal to the size of object? Also find the power of lens. This was the numerical. So we have written all the given things. Now we need to calculate that for real image. For real image, m was either h2 by h1. So these two are not given us with minus sign. But in terms of v by u, we can calculate that magnification. And here v by u was such that u was negative. So it was negative, my dear student, here. Okay, it was negative. Or you can say that when size of image is equal to size of object, means both the quantities are equal to each other. Size of image is equal to size of object. From this formula, minus h2 by h1, magnification is going to be minus 1. So using this formula, in that such that minus 1 is equal to v by minus u. V by minus u. U will be equal to v. U will be equal to v while cross multiplying these two. Okay. But we know for a real image, if u is equal to v, v is given 50 centimeter. Hence u will be also 50 centimeter. But it should be positive or negative. Since it is for real image, so it should be negative. U should be negative for the real image. Okay, my dear student. Now using lens formula 1 by v minus 1 by u, we can easily calculate 1 by f, or say focal length of the lens. It is going to be 1 by 50. Minus is already there in the formula, so u is minus 50. So placing all the values, we can calculate 1 by f. It is going to be when we will take LCM, it is going to be 1 by 25, such that f is going to be 25 centimeter. F is going to be 25 centimeter, and it is positive also, because for convex lens that focal length comes to be positive. Now we can calculate power of a lens, and power of lens is always equal to 1 by f. Okay, if it is in meter, since it is in centimeter, so what we can do, we can multiply it by 100 to change it into meter, such that power can be plus 4 diopter. Diopter is the unit to measure the power of a lens. Hence, power of a lens comes to be 4 diopter plus 4 diopter. Okay, my dear student. So power of lens, it is mentioned to you. Power of lens, it is mentioned to you means on power of lens it will depend how much that rays will be bent. Okay, after refraction how much bending will take place, it depends upon the power of a lens. This is how we can use that linear magnification and lens formula to know about the power of lens, or either about nature of image formed. Okay, thank you for watching, student. Practice numerical problems based upon linear magnification and that power of lens. This chapter of light is completed. Our next chapter will be human eye and the colorful world. So before that you need to prepare, you need to solve NCERT exercise. Okay, I will send link to you to solve the exercise. Thank you for watching. May God bless you.